So could you explain to us what you think about the rising of the new normal?
The raising of the new normal.
I don't know.
So often in industries there is the current normal, which is up here. And what's happening in a lot of industries is that that is facing a kind of prospect of decline down here. And so there are a lot of people here who are very worried because they think their industry, whether it's media or education maybe, or music or what have you, or cars even, are here. And so they're desperately trying to push back that way. And then down here, there are lots of people who are trying to create new things and new niches, which are small, and they are trying to go in this direction, which they think the future is up here, and this is the old normal, this is the new normal, and they're trying to create it. And often there is this clash because these people can't grow because these people are in the way. And these people find it difficult to take up the ideas of these people. So often what happens in industries is you then get this kind of mixing going on in the middle, where you get this line of decline meets this line of growth and innovation. And then out of that mixing comes not the new future necessarily, or even the old, both of which are possible, but you get new different hybrids coming out. So you get the hybrid car, a mixture of petrol and electric, not the electric car. You get the Google car, self-driving maybe, but also with GPS. You get Uber, you get car sharing, you get blah blah car, you get all sorts of different things going on. And so the future is not just this line grows and this line declines. The future is all of this here. And the role of innovators is to both help on this line to chart the old as it tries to renew, and to help on this line as this one tries to grow, but also to build a place where these different futures can come out. And it also needs to represent this line, to represent the future, to represent what is possible and what is needed. And public designers are playing different roles at different points in all of this to try and make this complicated process of change happen. And that process is not simple. It's not just about this line, it's not just about these new people, it's about a whole combination of different things working together, which is why it's also so confusing, because often what you're getting are hybrids and mutants and oxymorons and things that don't quite fit and what have you. It's quite messy.
All right, so I think that describes very well our daily job, the messy transition. And but maybe one last question: what kind of advice would you give us as a lab to stay an hybrid, stay a paradox sometimes, but just be strong and survive in this?
Yeah, you have to be comfortable being a hybrid, because if you become one thing, then you're probably not interesting.
Yeah.
But being a hybrid, of course, is kind of uncomfortable because nothing you ever do is perfect. But that's the kind of role that you play. You're trying to challenge the old system, you're trying to develop the new, you're trying to bring people together who have a shared interest, but also you're trying to represent the future, which wants to kind of come into being, or kind of is possible, and you're trying to kind of reflect that back into reality now. I think that you're trying to play all of those different roles.